Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to Planning with Jamie. Thank you so much for being here today. You could see we are going to get all three of our planners prepped for week 4 of 2026 already. That is just so crazy. So we have our fitness planner, we have our dashboard planner, which is my business planner, and then we have our daily duo, which is our weekly and daily planner. So we're going to do all of these all together. Let me put these to the side. And we are going to grab our little Erin Condren box and see which one we are going to end up using. So I basically just pre-cut kits and I put them in here for week by week. And that way, when I open up this box, like I have all my kits. Let me get all of them out here. All of my kits, like this is everything that I'm going to need for this week's of planning. And then I have everything I need for next week's planning too. And it keeps them nice and safe and all that kind of stuff. So this works out really, really well. Okay, so let's see what we're using. We're using kit 391. And so this is the fitness kit that we are going to be using. This fits in the Erin Condren 7x9 vertical planner, okay? I end up getting the neutral one, and that way, like it's the canvas insides. That way, like all my stickers are what really talks in the spread, and I've been loving this. I did post a video for you guys that compares the Happy Planner sticker sizes to the Erin Condren sticker sizes. Those are the two options in my shop for fitness stickers. And so I ended up swapping like these stickers into the Happy Planner and then the Happy Planner stickers into the Erin Condren planner. So hopefully that helped you guys out a little bit, but this is what we are going to be using. Then for our daily duo, we kind of start out with our weeklies. So let's bypass here. We're going to do our week at a glance. Okay, this is super cute, and this is football themed. I end up putting this out in preparation for Super Bowl coming up. I think it's like February 8th, so we're using it a little bit early, but I think it's really, really cute. Okay, and then we have our daily duo. So this is all of the different patterns and colors, and so those are all the headers. We have all the bottom boxes here. Oh, I don't know why I have two 2Bs. Let's put one to the side here. 2C, 2D. I like 3F, so that is the muted color ones, but it fits over the time when I use these as labels. And then we have our 7th box and all our extra. And then for our dashboard planner, here's the kit that we'll be using. And this is for my business planner. So we have everything that we need right here. And we're just going to grab the planners from top all the way to the bottom and end up doing everything that fashion. So fitness will be the first one up. All right, let's get our fitness planner out. I don't know if you guys have realized yet, and I am sure I say it in the videos, but I use like some of the parts from these kits. So like some of the dashboard stuff I use in the daily duo, or some of the daily duo stuff I've been using in my dashboard. So that's why I'm kind of liking actually just setting up the whole entire week all together, because they're really interchangeable. They're all the same colorway, same patterns, all that kind of stuff. And so I like using the same one in each of my planners. And that way when it's open, I know if I see this kit, I'm on the correct week. So, okay, these are our first few weeks. This week we are on and we're getting ready to go into next week. This we keep as a Monday start. That works out really, really well for us. So not going to be changing that at all. And I think we're just going to keep laying it out the same way that we have been, because that's been working really well too. Okay, so the 19th, down here, I just write them in. I think that that works really efficiently for me. So 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Okay, so week 4 is January 19th through the 25th. And let's see, what did we do? Let's start by putting our washi strip up there so that we don't get spacing off at all. So this planner is still on the newer side to me, so I'm still trying to remember or figure out the perfect layout. When I design a sticker kit, like I do design it for a specific layout, but then, you know, things change up and you try to maximize your space in your planner. And I feel like we're finding the groove, you guys. I want you guys to start sharing. So we have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. Either tag me or share your photos over there of your planners that you're doing each week, because I'm so excited to see them. And especially if they are my kits, like I'm excited to see my kits in use, you guys. So, okay, so we have that part. And then I feel like the next really easy thing to put down is our macro counters. We just put those down here. So I feel like let's go ahead and get those down. So I've been off my game already the last few weeks because of being sick, but you guys can hear I woke up yesterday feeling a lot better. Today I do have some coughing again and like a little bit of throat issues. But oh my God, I feel way better. It's funny, just like overnight it just changed. And my youngest kiddo is sick now with the same thing. But hopefully, you know, we're getting to that part where it will quit going through our family. I was really thankful it wasn't like influenza and stuff though. So, okay, flip it back over here and let's get our carbs and protein. I hope you guys have like your drink next to you. I hope you guys have like all your planners, and we're getting set for next week, you guys. It might feel like it's on the earlier side, but I feel like if I have my week prepared in my planners, I'm way more productive versus if I get to Wednesday and I still don't have my planners lined up. I don't know, my mind is just like crazy. Like it's not as organized or productive. So I always encourage you guys, figure out a planning routine that you prepare for the week before the week. And if it's Sunday night, it's Sunday night, that's fine. It does not have to be, you know, a week in advance. I'm doing some of this more in advance just because the pure fact that I film. So you guys hold me accountable though. You guys help me a lot. Okay. I just line this up with the bottom part of the words right here. This is really crooked. So yeah, if you guys will use the tweezers so you can see the bottom part of the words, and I just kind of shimmy it down until it's covering it, and then that works out really well. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of the admin stuff for the business yesterday because my mind just felt so clear. And I'm like, okay, design, get listings up, do the admin back parts. Those are the parts that aren't near as fun. Like the creative parts, you know, I could do that all day long. But all the other parts, you're just like, oh, really? Do I really have to be responsible? Okay, down here, I like putting in my step tracker. So I just line it up with this bottom gray line and kind of center it. So I'm trying to get this done. I was thinking I had all day to work on my business, but it is finals week. So my oldest gets out early from school. So she gets out at noon and will be home. And I want some time with her. So that really encouraged me. Whoops, let's go down just a little bit further. Really encouraged me to get my act together this morning and get going. Okay, and then we have like 4 boxes here, and I'm still figuring out the spacing for it. I'm not picky about the spacing at all though, you guys. I used to be. I feel like when I was in the Happy Planner, I was a lot more picky, and now I'm just like, done is better than not done. So, all right, let's move this down just a little. There we go. That one. See? That works out really, really great. And then let's do our headers over here before we flip the page over. Okay, I think let's start with the brown up top here. The last couple of weeks, I ended up doing this staircase pattern where it's like blue, 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 teal, teal, purple, purple, purple. And I've been liking that versus, let's see, the first week I just did all the same across. Also, I had patterns in these ones. I like these ones solid more. So I'm kind of liking the direction that I'm ending up going. It's working out really, really great. I do think this week, let me do this so that I don't forget that we're going to do this. This week, we're going to put, should I put it there? Let's put it up here. We're going to put our rings down here instead of up here to allow a little bit more space for the exercise writing and tracking. So, okay. Let's get these colors down. Here we go. And then these just do staircase. So we're going to grab pink and we're going to go up one. Grab pink, go up another one. I think I made the right choice doing an Erin Condren vertical for my planner instead of doing the happy planner again. Like, I'm actually really, really happy with it. I love that it is on coils, and that way I can't switch around. Like, I just need to commit to this and stick with it the whole entire year. Because like happy planner, you could switch stuff around, which I love that portion of it, but sometimes less options are better. So, oh my gosh, love this. This is so super cute. Okay, then we need a black down here. I need to do menu planning for this next week. So today, what day are we? We're on Thursday right now. So I work tomorrow and then I have Saturday, Sunday off, but I want to get my menu plan figured out for the next week so that I can get it all ordered and all that kind of stuff and prep it this weekend. So that's where laying all this stuff down actually helps so much, because I could see like where my time constraints are or not. Okay, put that there. Okay, I think we're just gonna keep going on this page and then flip it over and do the next, because it's, I don't know, it's almost done. It's so close. I love this. Nothing makes me happier than seeing my creations actually come to life on page and that they actually work, you know, because so many times you get something in your head and then you try it out and you're like, well, that was a flop. But I feel like this has been going really, really well. And I think this is going to get chunky by the end of the year, but there's so many stickers across the page that it should keep it pretty flat relatively. And so hopefully it all works out how it is in my brain. Okay. And I am really in between if I restart my exercise schedule, because I missed all of week 2 because of being sick. So I'm just really in between if I just restart at this point. So I've got to figure that out so that we can get like our shoes and our weights in here also. I mean, I feel like I'm not that out of shape that I can't just pick up where we're supposed to be either. Because it's treadmill and it's Grow with Joe. Like, it's pretty simple, basic stuff. And so I feel like I should be able to just like pick that up and go, oh my God, look at this. It's so cute, you guys. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. I was in between adding brown into this, but I'm really happy I did, because for the football, it just like pulls that portion of it out. Okay, let's flip over and do this one. Look, the stickers make it. You have to sticker your planner, you guys. It's so much fun. Okay, let's do the same things over here. So turn to the side and we are going to put the dates on. There we go. Line it up to the bottom portion of it. So I did my weekly weigh-in this morning. I had weighed in yesterday also, and yesterday was a good weigh-in, but I hadn't been eating because my throat hurting. So I started eating yesterday, and supposedly I gained 2 pounds just from eating. So I'm down half a pound, which isn't bad for the pure fact, like while I was sick, I was not focusing on anything. And I definitely wasn't drinking, and your body being in dehydration mode just like stalls any idea of weight loss anyways. I wasn't drinking because it hurt so bad to drink. And so yeah, I need to, like, a half pound isn't accurate, but yeah, I feel like for where I'm at, it is accurate. And I'm just happy it didn't go up. Okay, so let's celebrate the fact it didn't go up. Okay, so I need the brown up here. I also love at the end of the week here that we do not have excess stickers. Like, I am barely having anything left over to have to put into my reusable sticker book, and that is great. Okay, black and then pink. Because the goal is that this sticker kit is so specialized that you can get full use out of absolutely every sticker. So hopefully that's truly working out for you guys too. Let's go ahead and get all these to get this page done. So up top, I need a pink. Today's a little sunny outside finally. We have not seen the sun in, I feel like it's been almost 2 weeks at this point. We had a lot of like really nice weather, and now we're back into the winter weather mode again. Okay. I didn't get this video done because I also want to go shower before my child gets home. So then when she is home, I am all hers. Like, I don't have any other, I already did like my morning chores to make sure that that was all done. So, okay, and then we go on to black. And then this page will be done. Like, we don't need this page anymore. It can go into recycling. Put the last pink one down. Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go on to doing, we're putting these here. See, this is just getting faster every single week because we have learned in our brain where they go. So, I don't know if it's still going. I feel like it was this morning when I looked. Erin Condren's having 25% off site-wide. So go ahead and do that. If you guys haven't ordered before, click on my link down below to sign up for Erin Condren Insider. And it gives me some points to convert into like money in the future to order even more stuff, to design more stuff for you guys. And it also gives you $10 off your first order. So it's a win-win, you guys. Like, really worth it. It doesn't cost you any money. So it's really worth signing up for stuff that doesn't cost you money. So yeah, I love the vertical. Like, this was the right choice. I'm really happy that it's working out so well. I'm gonna just pull those so that you guys don't have to keep dealing with that paper part. All right, that is so super cute. And then on Thursday, that's when we're doing our weekly weigh-in. And I guess I need to start choosing if that's what I really want. It used to be on Mondays. And I almost feel like I want it to go back to Monday. So let's do it. Let's just make it official. There we go. It's back on a Monday, Jamie. Okay, and now we need to put in like all of these labels here. And I kind of like getting these off the page for filming reasons. That way it's not covering up everything for you guys. Okay, food log I end up putting down here. Like I said, I didn't do stickers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because some people call it dinner and some people call it supper. Also, not everybody eats 3 meals a day. Some people have a lot of snacks, and I didn't want to take up valuable writing space for little labels. And so I just left it open and I just write in like my meal and leave a little space in between. And that way we just know like what meal is what. There we go. Exercise ones go up top. There. Perfect. And then let's get our little focus ones out. And then we'll have to actually look at the schedule to see when my work days are, because we do like to note a work day in here because I have decided to change my exercise schedule to my rest days are my work days. Beautiful. Love this. Okay, let's look at the schedule. So for this week, I work Monday and Friday. Let's go ahead and so Friday and Monday, but Monday I only work 8 hours. So I almost feel like really if I wanted to, I could very easily still do a workout. So 7 to 15. And then Friday is 9 to 9. I'll just put 9+ is how I end up writing it. Okay, let's see what this looks like. We're not completely done here. So starting, I think it was last week, we started liking putting what week number it was in here. Because just thinking, oh, how close are we done to the first quarter, stuff like that, I think it's very beneficial. These are seconds for me because these are wider than what my normal ones. And so if you end up ordering these, they're shallower. That doesn't make much sense. Let me see if I have it. Here, we have it in this one, I know. Let's go to January. So this is what they truly look like. Those ones were designed, they were too wide for this. So, okay, then the next thing, and I think the last thing that we need to put on this is our workout schedule. So the 19th is down here. And let's see if we want to just bypass or if we want to go back here. I like a couple of these, like with the intervals. I think those are fun. Like this one and this one actually has me, but I still have a couple days this week. What do I want to do, you guys? Okay, so they're the same. I don't have to make the decision yet because this is treadmill, grow with Joe, treadmill, grow with Joe, treadmill, grow with Joe. So really, as far as stickers go, they're the same. So we don't need to make that decision quite yet. I work on that day, so we were going to skip. Or if we don't skip it, then we can actually get caught up. Let me make a decision. Okay, so today, I could really do this interval one because I don't know that. Okay, we're just moving on. We're gonna go on to the one that right here. We're just skipping that week, okay? We're just gonna make it official. Okay, so we had, for Monday, we have treadmill, Grow with Joe, and because this is a shorter work day, I am gonna put both of them in there. And then we went to treadmill, Grow with Joe, treadmill, Grow with Joe. And this will still be a rest day, so that will throw onto a Saturday. Okay, so treadmill, Grow with Joe. And then we have a treadmill. We have, let's find our rest day down here. And then Saturday will be a Grow with Joe. There we go. And we still need to put the kit number in. We haven't done that yet. We've been putting it down here. That's working perfectly. Okay, see, we barely have anything left here to use in our fitness planner. So we have this going for week 4, January 19th through the 25th. We are going to put this to the side, and then let's get out our next planner. Okay, our next planner on top is our dashboard planner. So let's flip over to January, and we are using this, you guys. It is working out really, really well. So here is what our week 4 is. We started last week switching over to a Sunday start. So I need to remember to do that because I think it is going to work out really well for me. So this is the dashboard kit, and let's go ahead and put week 4. And so if we do a Sunday start, then we are the 18th through the 24th. Okay, and then this we just put up on this header here. And then this header just gets put over here. Okay, so we know exactly what we are doing. Let's get out our whiteout. We like to get rid of habits, priorities. I don't white out any of these other stuff because usually it covers up well enough. And then let's get rid of all of these days of the week. I don't mind the other ones there. It actually gives me lines to be able to write straight. So it works out for me. I'm considering this week putting 2 full boxes up here instead of using these smaller boxes. And it's because down here, I feel like I can use that for different writing space. So again, I use this for my business planner and it works really, really well. Like I've been really happy with it as far as that goes. Okay, we're just gonna eyeball this one. That looks just great. Okay, let's get our washi strips here. So I think I want these stripes to go at the bottom. Cute, cute, cute. Flip her over. And again, the stripes are going at the bottom. And I did really like this Sunday start. That worked in my head really well. So we're gonna keep with that. Cute. Okay, and then let's flip back over. We're going to get these washi strips down here, and I'm not going to start with the black up here just because the pure fact that it'll be black on black. So we're just going to go the opposite direction instead. Ooh, I put that way too far over. Funny me. There we go. our pink, our lighter pink. And then we have our black all the way down here, and it pulls all those colors like throughout the whole entire spread. There. And then I can't believe we're getting into the end of January already. Like, this year is just flying by. My kids don't have school this Monday and Tuesday. I'm just now thinking of this. So actually for my workout, sometimes that throws me off. Because again, when my kids are home, I don't want to be doing like extra stuff. Okay, so the 18th. Is the Sunday through the 24th. All right, let's do Sunday the 18th, and then go up here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love this. And then Sunday comes up here to redate it. So I like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That being said, we've got to make sure we know this is not Martin Luther King Jr. Day. There we go. Sorry. I'm so crooked on the videos. Tuesday, Wednesday, loving these colors together, you guys. Love them. Okay, so then we have a decision to make. Do we want to use these boxes down here or leave this open for lists? And I almost want to leave it open for lists right now. Up here, we like this to be our to-do. So we'll throw that there. We are going to right in here. So next week we need to start designing April kits. So let's call it, we're gonna go sideways this time. So design week. And that will be kits, let's see, 401 through 405. So basically I have like predetermined what weeks need to be a design week, a listing week, a filming week, stuff like that, to try to maximize my productivity. And so then I put it down here to know what my focus of the week is, and I've been loving this. This has been working really well. Okay, and then we need film and we need edit. So let's just go in here. I could get my stickers out and be extra, but I'm just gonna write it in this week. We do need to label when I work. Okay, so film. Because gone are the days of having any free time at work to do anything unless it's on my lunch break. And sometimes we're not even getting our lunch breaks because it's just busy season. Okay, so we said we worked Monday and Friday. So let's go ahead and get a sticker to put that down. So Monday here, and then Friday we'll use the same colorway because there's not brown around it. And then this is where I start borrowing stickers from the other kits. So if I grab over here, I feel like I want these bigger stickers from the Week at a Glance. So work day, and get those out of the way here again. And work day. They're pretty close up there. Usually I leave a space in between, but I didn't this time. And I'm actually gonna write my work schedule on this one because, like I said, this day will still allow me to do like some focused work. Okay, Sunday, I know we're home, so we are just going to fill that up with these little mini flags. I mean, we're home, the whole family is home, which means that we stay really, really busy. We do have like projects that need to get done that didn't because my husband being in the hospital and us being sick and stuff, and I feel like all of us are finally well enough to be able to do these items. So I have a little list going, like a little honey-do list going. Okay, I think we're still gonna put 3 on this workday one. And this spacing is bothering me, so let's actually move this work. We're gonna move it down just a little bit. That is way better. Let's do the same down here. Yes, way, way better. Okay, and then let's keep laying down all of our flags. Let me look at our schedule. So Tuesday, I'm pretty, let's see. Actually, it looks like I'm pretty available all week to have work time, which is great on a design week. So I think that might allow me to make like Wednesday as a run errands day. Although the kids will be home on Tuesday and a few of my kiddos need new pants and I need them with me to get those. So there's a chance we flip-flop these days, but time will tell. Okay, let's go into, we need the black. I think that's all I'm gonna put there, and then put the same amount here on Wednesday. So let's just put 3 on Wednesday because, again, if I do it errands day, and I'm thinking Wednesday for errands day because it's early out at school, so it's already a short work day for me. And then Thursday, I'm wide open, so hopefully that is a hardcore work day. I thought that today, which is Thursday, but again, it's finals week, so my daughter gets out at noon, so gets out even earlier than normal. So it's just kind of funny. We're gonna put one more on that day. And then Friday, I don't think I'm really gonna have time to do anything, but we're still gonna put 2 flags because every now and then on my break, I'll get something done. Like last week, I edited a whole entire video on my break, so that worked out. Okay, and then Saturday, we have a few things going on, but again, it's a weekend, so let's pack it. Okay, make it full here. Okay, should I put, let's put notes here. I'm considering here putting stuff that needs listed is what I'm considering. I don't know if it'll be enough space, but we will see. And then, oops, we haven't put in our kit number, so let's flip back over and do that real quick. Okay, and then we like to cut the top off, like cut excess sticker paper, here we go, off, and that way we don't have to worry about handling extra stuff. That just kind of looks funny this time, but makes it easier to hold on to. Okay, these circle ones we love putting for our filming and our editing list. I did put out a studio vlog this week, and I love when I do that. Like, I love watching those. Oh my gosh, like watching other people's studio vlogs. And so I keep not doing it because in my mind I always want it to be like a week in a life and have so much content, and I'm like, girl, just do a day in life. Like, just pick up that camera and just get going. I looked like I just rolled out of bed, but it was a really productive day. We got a lot done. So hopefully y'all love those too. Okay, and then we just need to put some flags down here. So let's grab them. If I don't put the items that need listed over on that other box, I could put them up here or up here. That's why I'm kind of putting those bigger boxes this week, because I feel like I have stuff that needs listed and then I keep forgetting to list it. Or like my dance stickers I updated, but I need to update the thumbnail for it to be accurate because you get more stickers per page now. And so little stuff like that, I feel like I'm gonna forget to do if it's not written somewhere. So many things going on in this brain of mine. I don't know why I'm like grabbing random flags. There we go. You know what? These habit trackers, I'm in between. Should I use these habit trackers over in my fitness one? I'm already tracking like my water intake and all that kind of stuff there, which is why I would use for habit trackers and workouts. So I don't know if it's really necessary. Okay, I think that's probably good. And then up here, let's put priorities. And this week, I'm thinking of putting like my design list up here, like stuff that needs designed. And I think that is probably good. Let's take a peek at this. Okay. Yeah, I think over here is where I'm going to put a to list. that sounds really funny, but to list. There we go. Okay, and again, we don't have tons of stickers. These boxes I definitely use. You can see over here, I use them to put when I put a video out. So that's gonna keep going. And then I've been highlighting off stuff as I get it done. And I really like that because it helps me know like how productive my week was versus not. So, okay, let's put these, we're gonna put them into the planner here. So we have this planner all done, and then we also have our fitness planner all done and ready to go. So let's get these to the side and get out our daily duo. Okay, on to our daily duo, and let's get way back here to where we're actually at. So this is this week that we're still doing, so that's why it's not complete. And we are going to start with our week at a glance and then go into our daily duo kit. So let's just keep the week at a glance out here real quick. And while I'm thinking about it, we already know the work schedule because we've done this a few times, which makes this more productive of a planning sesh also. Like if I did this video on a different day, I would have to keep looking like, oh, what is my work schedule? So it's kind of nice not to. Again, kit 391 is linked down below. It's live up in my shop. Mondays are always paydays, so let's go ahead and throw that in there. And then we're also now making Mondays a weigh-in day, so let's put that there. And then, okay, what was our date range? Where's my little thing? So we are week 4. And we are the 19th. Let's look over here. It's a lot easier. 19th through the 25th. Okay. January 19th through the 25th. And then we need to label all these. This like calms my mind so much knowing that all 3 of my planners are ready before like the week ever gets here. Love it. Okay, this workout, I know I'm writing these in multiple places. So I'm in between if this stays workouts or not. We also need to see, are we a trash and recycling or just trash? And I want to say is just trash. Yes, just trash week. Okay, so let's get our little trash can icon and put that on Wednesday here. Also, the 21st is also a payday, so let's get our little monies. Put it there. We have no school on these 2 days, so I feel like we need to get our reusable sticker book out. Okay, and get a few of those so that like everything's a lot more accurate. Okay, so we need 2 no schools. Let's go just these ones, I guess, because they match. We're gonna keep this out to the side because I feel like we're probably gonna need that. Okay, so no school and no school on Tuesday, but we have other stuff going on outside of that. So I do have an appointment on Tuesday, and as far as I know, we still have dance on Tuesday. Usually we follow the school schedule, but I feel like I have not heard any differently. So we're definitely marking down that we do. And then let's see, we have some dance there and we have some dance there. Okay, so appointment is 9 o'clock. And this is like follow up about getting my varicose veins done. And so, I don't know, like it feels like a positive thing. So I'm really happy with it. And then let's write in 4:30 to 6:30 / 6:15 to 9, 4 to 6:30 / 5:30 to 8:30. And then we have 4:30 to 7:15 / 6:15 to 9. This day I was working, right? Yes, at 9, and this day is 7 to 15. And I don't know where I work. I'm pretty sure that's the location. I've got to double check that one though. Okay, so no school, then we have an appointment and no school. Then we have, on Wednesday, we have an orthodontist appointment. Okay, so that is at 8:20. It's for my oldest child, so she will take herself, orthodontist, and then this is prescription delivery. Let's put, I'm trying to see if there's something that I want to put over here. So that looks good. Okay, and then we have dance on Thursday. I work on Friday. We have nothing else. So we have a few things here. Let's see, noon to 1, we have my youngest girl's solo. So KBC solo / L duet, and that's a rehearsal. And then Sunday, my oldest is supposed to have her solo rehearsal, but there's a chance we have to skip this because we also have a fun high school dance kids clinic. So let's just write kids clinic. And I think that is 10A to 5P. That is super fun. So the kids get to go and learn a routine and all this kind of stuff. And then later on the next week, they get to perform it at the basketball game. So kids really, really love doing that. I think that's everything on our schedule. I feel like stuff is getting missed, like being left out. This is an early out. Okay. It just feels weird. Let's look back on this week and see what I feel like. Oh, band. Okay. And then we might have a hockey game on Thursday. Okay. There is a couple more. So this over here will be double injection week. So double injection. And then band on Wednesday. They obviously don't have band when there's no school. So that's why it just feels so extremely weird. Okay, let's keep going because this video is already long enough, right? I love long videos though, guys. Here we are. Just lay it down, like match it up with this bottom line and just let it go up, and it ends up being perfect every single time. I hold this on both sides and I just eye it because I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for done. And then we could either use a pink dot marker or just gray. And I feel like we're just gonna do gray. I like gray. Okay. And then a few things that we do each week. Water Wednesday. So I need the little plant. Water Wednesday means that's when I water my plants, and I just know which ones need watered every single week, every other week, all that kind of stuff. So that works out really great. Down here, we do a family meeting every Sunday to say what the week is going to look like. And then we might leave it at that. Sometimes I will add in like what days to do grocery shopping, but I feel like it's a little too early for that. So water plants. This is family meeting. We're coming to the end of this month, and so the next week I'll need to update the family calendar too. This, we have no school. We need to collect trash, clean out fridge and pantry. So we do that because the next day is trash day. And it works really well. Okay. So I think that is good. Let's move back to this page over here and grab the workouts. Put it to that bottom line. There we go. Grab one of the washi strips, do it straight across, and then grab one of our stencils here, and we're just gonna make our straight line to divide the page. Boom. That simple. There's no measurements involved. Okay, we need an area for our grocery pickups down here. And then our meal prep and meal choices, let's do right there. Then we need to box in over here. This is our to buy area. And then we always box it in at the bottom also. Here. Let's put our kit number in so we don't forget. Okay, to buy goes up here. Meal prep. Meals. Grocery pickup. This isn't always grocery. Sometimes it's non-grocery, but it's any pickup item that is scheduled ends up working really well down there. So let's, same with the to buy list. It's mostly groceries, but I put other stuff on there too. just gonna put 3 different options down here because that works really well. Let's put a little cute, whoops, I missed it. A cute little, yeah, over here of groceries. And we need to get out our gray dot marker. These are a Hoo dual tip dot pins. They're always linked down below because I always love them and highly recommend them. We put 7 down here, so 1 for each day of the week, and then just fill this whole entire column with these dots because as a family of 6, we are always needing to buy a lot of stuff. Okay, love, 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 you guys. This just like speaks to me so well. We're almost done with the week at a glance section, and then we're gonna go through to the daily duo section. Okay, and this is where I start pulling in the other kits and start using them because, okay, up here, I like to use one of the boxes from our dashboard. I feel like it works really well. So let's get into our dashboard, and right here we're just gonna steal one of these boxes, and it just goes right over here. And then because I went the same colorway, we are going to look at our dashboard, and we have this pink right here that we can steal and put down here to box in the page. Cute. So this is our brain dump page for the week. This works so well. I refer to this all the time, all the time. Let's go ahead and grab a brain dump sticker right here. These are all alphabetical order, so it makes it nice and easy. And we'll put brain dump up here. Get out our thick marker here again, and this is week 4, and then January 19th through the 25th. Beautiful. And the other thing we need is to make a row of dots over here. Love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's flip through that part. This is just so perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, I'm going to move the planner for a minute just because we need to do some prep here and put like all of our dates and all that kind of stuff on here. I think we're going to do the middle this week just because the pure fact, like, she's going to start getting chunky if we put the stickers in the same exact spot every single week. I almost was going to go live to do this, but I wasn't sure if my voice was going to hold out. So lives are going to be coming back. I miss you guys on lives. Last one here. See, it's so quick. Literally, it just takes no time at all. This other portion takes a little bit more time. Let's cut out, I don't know if we'll use any of these stickers, so I'm going to keep them nearby, but we're going to get rid of the excess portion here now that we've used everything we needed for the week at a glance. Okay, keep that with us. Okay, and then a few sticker sheets that we'll need is our black and white checklist and our meal icons. Like, we know that we use those every single week. So let's keep those close by here. We also know we worked twice this week, so let's grab and label 1 and 2, knowing that those will be for that. And otherwise, the other thing that I need is my Planning with Jamie stickers right here. Okay, so the easiest way to do this is to just do an assembly line. So this bottom box I use for my business checklist, like everything I want to do for my business for that day. And it works out really, really well. I might switch it to something else as time goes on, but for now, it's working great. And so I am not changing what is working. Awesome. One more over here. There we go. And then we're going to grab the checklist ones. These are designed specifically to fit up in the, they're designed to fit this spacing perfectly, but then it fits awesome to put them down here. And so it really maximizes your space in your planner. So. Whoops, put that to the side a little bit too early. We need one more. Got a little excited there. There we are. Okay, let's get our planner back in here real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and just like have stickers over here and move them over as we go. So I said I worked 7 to 3 on this day, which an 8-hour shift is so short. Like when you're used to 12-hour shifts nonstop is nothing. We're gonna grab out the kit number 2 because I'll forget it. Okay, get this header up. Meal icon, we always put way down here at the bottom, and that works awesome for us. Find your lower line, just line it up and smooth it down. Grab a check-off list. If you guys really wanted to, you could put these check-off lists in here and put the black and white ones up here, or not have a checklist up here and just put it down there. There's a few different options. They're the same sizing though, so they will interchange. Okay, and then this is a trash day and no school day. So let's put a no school, and let's put, it's not trash day, it's a payday. Silly me. I'm like, that felt a little bit weird as I was doing it. Payday. We're gonna just put money next to it. Okay, and put in our work schedule, and I will need my badge and lunch. Okay, I think that's all we need for Monday. So let's go ahead, flip over to Tuesday. And we're gonna bring them back over here. Okay, I don't work on this day, but I do have that appointment. So let's go ahead and we are going to grab, it was for 9 o'clock, right? Yes. There's no school here again, so let's grab a no school sticker. There we go, no school. We have an appointment sticker right here. Let's write in 9 o'clock. For Mom. And then we do have dance, and that is at 4:30 and at 6:15. Let's put both of them in, and I need to grab my dance stickers because I did get those all revamped and pre-cut and all that kind of stuff. Oops. Okay, Thursday we need to do dance bags and snacks. You know what else I just realized I missed on Wednesday is band. Okay. There that is. And then let's go over here. Here, orthodontist, we could still put a tooth. But we need to go up to the B's to get a band sticker here. Oh, I guess I just closed it, but I'll still need it for pickup. We'll get there. Okay, we dance. I didn't write the time in for some reason. 4 to 6:30 and 5:30 to 8:30. So that is all good. I did write it in here. We have pickup. Thursday, I don't think we have anything else going, which feels really weird. I'm sure it'll fill up by then. And we did pickup, right? Yep. Okay, Friday, let's grab the pickup so that I don't forget that. Okay, pickups at 3:30. And I work on Friday, so unfortunately it won't be me picking them up, and I work at 9. Okay, we don't have dance on Friday, so we don't have to worry about this one over here. We don't have any appointment, so don't have to worry about that part either. Let's get our header on there. The bows and footballs. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I designed this during football season, so you can either use this for like football season, for Super Bowl, just because, you know, you want football. Like it could be a high school, college, anything you want. And so I tried to keep it nice and open as far as usability for it. And I thought the pink bows were just really cute because us women need something for football. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get our to-do out and our meal. I wish I was off on this day because we'd actually all be home together. Granted, it's tax season and my husband is working like all the time now. And so I'm sure Dad won't be home, but we could still have some kid and mom family time. So we just make the most of tax season that we can. Like, it's just an expectation that it is what it is. Like, the schedule is what it is, and that Dad will be busy for a few months. And luckily, because we own our own business, like the kiddos can go and see him. Like we tried to go and eat supper with him a few times per week, you know, and stop in there because they see him before school, and bedtime, a lot of times he's not home for during tax season. But I mean, they still get to see him more than they got to before when we didn't own our own business. So we've tried to make the best out of it that we can. Okay, so I said on this day we do have dance from noon to 1. Right here. Honestly, let's put it into a box because we have them here and we might as well use them. Use all the stickers. Don't hoard them, Jamie. Oh my gosh, my nails are too short. There. Let's go into that one. Noon to 1. And that was gonna be the little girl solo. So, and then my oldest duet. Oh, and I guess I should put the time. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, how have I forgotten to put this? There's a high school dance, like the winter dance. I knew I was missing something. I have no idea what time it is. There's been no information put out at all. I tried to ask my daughter, like, are you even going to this? Because that's how much information there's been out. So it's the winter dance is what we will name it. It's funny because I said, what are you wearing? Like, do I need to go dress shopping? She said, I don't know. Her and her friends are like going to get ready and go to it together, all that kind of stuff. So that's exciting. I need to go back and put that on the week at a glance. I thought about it while we were doing it, and then I completely forgot here. And that is on Saturday, and it's a high school function, so we are going to use the teal and put winter dance. So yeah, I should ask her about that when she comes home from school today, so that I can get the, like, any pre-planning or flowers ordered and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's that big of a thing. We will see, and we will see what time it'll be. I know it's in the afternoon though, so I feel really safe putting them down there. That's really cute. Let's color code that because I'm over the top and I have to color code everything. And then onto the last but not least day, we have, let's see, dance on this day is supposed to be 11 to 1, but like I said, there is a chance that she can't do that. Let's use another box because, again, I'm extra. This is 11 to noon for solo, but she has a prior commitment that is bigger for the other dance team. So I need to also ask her when she gets home from dance or home from school if she has already discussed that with both dance coaches. And then let's use this one. There we go. We need our yellow dot. Let's make this a bold header again. Kids clinic 10 to 5. The actual clinic, I think, is like 11 to 2, or I don't even recall what time. But this is the time that my child needs to be there the whole entire time. Okay, that's done. That's done. That's done. Okay, let's get our Sunday out there. I love the simplicity of just these stripes. Also, it kind of makes me think of Victoria's Secret. I have no idea, but cute. And our little check off list. Awesome. to do. And our meals. Okay guys, so we are done with the daily duo. Let's flip through here. Everything is set up. It shows me like when I have a good block of time or not. So this is so super helpful. Here's our week at a glance. It's already got certain stuff in here to help us out also. And then our brain dump. And then if we get our next planner, let's go ahead and flip here. Get our next planner out here. Here is our dashboard. So this is our business planner. And then our third planner here, if we get out, then this is our fitness planner. So look at that. We just got all of those done. We are so completely ready to go for next week. And this just like makes me feel like I have power. So, all right, if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.